Buddy, the brand new horror film that's hitting theaters this weekend. The film's directed by Casper Kelly, and this film follows Buddy, a bright orange unicorn who is the star of a classic children's TV show, very similar to what Barney was here in the real world here in the United States. We follow a bunch of kids led by Freddie, played by Delaney Quinn, and they start to realize that maybe Buddy isn't all nice, sweet, and cuddly as much as all the other kids think, as some kids begin to realize the darkness that is being a part of this show and what Buddy does when someone is on his nerves. Buddy the Unicorn is voiced wonderfully by Keegan-Michael Key. You also have human characters from the real world, possibly, played by Kristen Milioti as Grace, Ben, played by Topher Grace. You also have other supporting roles played by Michael Shannon, Patton Oswalt, and Clint Howard. The film's an hour and 35 minutes and is rated R. Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new review here on Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Dinner. We're talking about Buddy, which I got a chance to see early this past Monday night at the AMC Scream Unseen. And I was very excited for this movie because this marketing has been truly awesome. There's only been, I think, two trailers for this movie, and they've both been 90-second or less teaser trailers. So this movie, you knew about the premise, and that was about it. You didn't really know the story, much of the story, where the darkness comes from. And trust me, I don't want to hint at anything in that realm. But what I just told you, what most people know about it, which is Barney gone wrong, this movie absolutely delivers. It definitely has elements of like Backrooms, it has elements of Dark Crystal, has a lot of elements of a lot of dark comedies in there, like Friendship, which one of the producers of this movie produced. Um, this is a absolutely fun watch that I do think will be rewatchable for many years to come. This movie, a lot of movies these days just don't deliver on premise anymore. Some movies try to overthink things and think, well, the audience wants this to happen, so let's go the other way. And when you don't deliver in a satisfying way, audiences don't like it. This movie absolutely gives you what you want from Barney Gone Wrong. This movie is very dark, has a lot of really funny humor in it, gory kill scenes, and a blast of a 90 minutes. This movie, for the most part, absolutely moves. And this is a very unique watch where a lot of the movie feels like you're actually watching a kids' TV show. So the production design, I think, is incredible. The sets, the costumes, the practical work that is done from a puppeteering perspective, from a costume perspective. I love how everything just feels very real at the same time as very fake and fabricated, which is what a lot of children's TV shows are. And I find that to be a very fascinating way to tell the story. And the movie also has a lot of good music in there that fits a children's TV show. It just feels very real, like this could be a realistic TV show that kids are watching today. We also have some really good performances in this movie. Keegan-Michael Key is perfect as Buddy because Keegan-Michael Key, very likable actor, and he's also has a great voice. He does a lot of great voice work in this movie, but he does a great job of you buy Buddy at first of being this kind-hearted, sweet, gentle character, and with the switch, flip of a switch, he can be this basically serial killer with the snap of your fingers. And Keegan-Michael Key is really good. Kristen Milioti, I also think, is excellent in this movie. She is a bit underwritten, but what she gets to do, she absolutely delivers. And I thought all of the kids were excellent. There wasn't like a child performance. I was like, woof, this is rough. I thought the kids' performances were very good, especially from Delaney Quinn, who takes the lead as Freddie. She's like the first kid, I'll just say that, who starts realizing something is up with the situation. I think she's very good in this movie. I just think this is a great turn off your brain, fun movie that absolutely delivers on its premise. Now, for me, the biggest issue with this film, which for me could have made this one of my favorite movies of the year, or take us to the next level, is very early on, you're kind of hooked. And you're at a point where now it's time to talk about the lore, what particular things mean. And I just don't think the movie does a good job of expanding the lore and explaining things. It's very simplistic, which I'm for, but there are so many points where you have questions on what's going on. How does this connect to the real world? Does it connect to the real world? How is this person being brought in? How is this person not being brought in? Who can see what? All of those things. And a lot of these questions kind of go unanswered. And the world that we are beginning in, I think, is fascinating. But as the movie goes on, it kind of runs out of ideas at a certain point. And I think it actually could have been a great chance to explore even more. But I feel like from a writing perspective, they were kind of, especially towards the third act, they were just kind of running out of ideas to get to the ending. And you could feel that, in my opinion. This movie could have really done some deeper stuff with themes, with really just the lore and the world building. It could have been so much better. And this is already a fun movie. That's why it's at times frustrating, because this could be one of my favorite movies of the year. And it could have been like a classic, cult classic movie. And again, I'm going to be rewatching this all the time. I think this is a very rewatchable movie. I just thought it could have been next level. But I had a really good time. It's a fun time. It's very stupid. I think not every joke completely lands. And I think the biggest missing piece is more lore and world building. But for me, it delivered on its premise. So I'm giving Buddy, which just came out on Friday, a 3.5 out of 5, a 70%. What are your guys' thoughts on Buddy? Let me know down in the comments. Like this video. Subscribe to Max Talks Movies on YouTube and on my Patreon. And I'll see you guys in another video very soon.